All right. Hello, everybody. How we doing today? Good to see everybody on this, what day is it? Sunday evening. Joniko Utsuroshima, sadly I don't know anything about this game. It's Somnium Files, so it's by Uchikoshi, who made Zero Escape and also co-ran 100 Line with Kodaka. It's a mystery game, kind of sci-fi-y or cyberpunk-y, I guess. Very fun, very much liked the first one. So this is the sequel. And I am very much enjoying this series. I really liked the first Somnium Files, so so far I'm enjoying this one too, even though I'm not too far into it. And hi Joshua, good to see you. Hope everybody's doing well. Anywho, I don't have a tier list for Somnium Files. Hi, welcome, good to see you. Unfortunately, I do not have a tier list for Somnium Files or a conspiracy board. Wait, oh, I do, wait, I might have a conspiracy board. Did I make one? I'm trying to remember. Let me see here. No, okay, I did not have a conspiracy board, for nirvanA Initiative. I might make one eventually, but since we're just starting out, I suppose we can go without one for now. If I remember, though, I might make one for next time. But anywho, I think it's a tradition to make tier list. My concern with at least this game with making a tier list is I don't really want to spoil who's in it, and I'm worried if I pull up a tier list, it might spoil like villains or characters, because Somnium Files is pretty funky with stuff like that, so I'm a little cautious. But I guess I could manually do a tier list, like, and just put in characters that I've seen so far. That's not a terrible idea either, actually. Maybe we'll do that at end of stream if we have time. But yeah, I think we are good to go. Let me get this up here. Okay. A little bit of a recap, I suppose, for anyone who was not here last time. We are trying to solve a series of I don't want to call it serial killings. It's not serial killings, but we're trying to solve. I guess they do call it serial killings in game. Never mind. We're trying to solve the half-body serial killings. Which specifically the only victim we know of so far is a guy named, I think his name was Jin Kirafuji, something like that, who was a, like, rich CEO. Half of his body was found in, like, a studio during a live stream, and then 6 years later, we found the other half of the body. Is this the first game? No, this is the second game. However, I think you could probably play this one without a ton of prior knowledge of the first game. Obviously, you should play them in order, but so far, this is kind of its own thing. Like, a lot of the characters are recurring from the first game, but the events themselves do not tie into the events of the first game, if that makes sense. But yeah, anywho, think we're good to go. Let me load it up, because we, if memory serves, we're about to go into Somnium. And Somnium is like going into... Okay.
Wait, the Ferris wheel?
I wish you luck with the investigation. I'm rooting for you.
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way.
The bat's 490 code.
I solved it.
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
Cool, thanks for the recap game. Oh, my little Tamagotchi wants my attention. Out of these, telepathy, future sight, time control, X-ray vision. I mean, future sight and time control are kind of similar, but probably time control is like busted, so. Alright, cool. Anyway. We were trying to sync with this dude. Where is Mr. Date?
Who knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game at some cabaret club in Nakamaguro right about now. He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
Okay, Tama.
I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
Great. Oh yeah, usually Somnium streams have a much smaller audience compared to normal, but I don't mind. I really like this game, so I wanted to stream it anyway, if only to have records of my reactions to it and to be able to go back and see things later.
There hasn't been any progress yet. The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something.
Pewda.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case.
I'm just checking volume. Seems to be okay. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, though. This game actively goes out of its way not to mention the first game, which a lot of fans say is a detriment. I do tend to agree with this assertion as well. It's something, especially with, like, later Ace Attorney games, that can also be kind of a detriment. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like, can you imagine if, like, movies did that? Like, just went out of their way to not mention the events of the last movie? It would feel strange, so I don't know. I'm not personally a fan of it either.
She believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
As do
He
I.
said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
Alright. Why are you here? Yeah, you were supposed to be in jail.
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something. In November of last year...
You were dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings, weren't you? You leaked internal police information. Not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
He was just be gay, do crime.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes. Pewter is a crucial part of Abyss. I couldn't let them lock him up.
You can do that?
Normally, no. But in this case...
But we need a reason for him to be in this game.
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
No need to thank me. You just need to be a good little workhorse. Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
LOL.
I know about a dozen.
Dang!
I'm counting on you.
He kinda got game. I mean, he did
Okay,
pull...
Sarah.
He did pull Renju, so...
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
Bada bing, bada boom. I need Pewter to tell me I have 6 minutes in Somnium, otherwise it's not the same. Come on, say the thing. Say the thing. You know you want to, Pewter.
Ryuki, this
This isn't your first time sinking. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months. So, I'm sure you know without me telling you, but...
Say it! Say it!
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Aw, Ryuki, you stole his line!
It's alright, I know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Alright, in we go. Ooh, what are we looking at here?
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Oop.
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
We usually don't get to interact
You
with
must have a lot
people
of
in
questions.
Somnia.
What happened to your other half?
Well,
Not really.
so he
Must
does
be
know
hard to walk.
something
Bench pressing must be tough too.
about the half-body Ryuki. But he has to know something about the half-body killings then, because he's imagining...
Yeah.
Oops.
Do it.
Sorry, what'd she say? I hit the button twice. Okay. You really want to ask me about that stuff.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Hey, why are you talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time.
Nah, he funny.
We can only be in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
There he goes.
Damn it, damn it. This is getting out of hand.
Ooh, this is a funky beat, though.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
Ooh, look at that. We got a
This
maze.
My genius left brain harnessing my processing power.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. Oh my gosh, that unlocked, like, a deep memory.
On this side, my brilliant right brain, within which my creativity is boundless. The very layout of this facility itself,
Ooh.
mimicking my brain, will serve as inspiration for my masterpiece.
What's going on here?
He's in a test tube.
Can't get too close.
Now, this. Bionic Body's accidental biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
The expression work is pretty good.
BBAB.
For models, I
The
mean.
logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman.
But a human already has both sides, right?
Whew, would want that getting out. I hope I never see you again. Goodbye.
Alright, man.
No, he ran off.
Well, something like that.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Looks like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution.
Oh, new mechanic, okay.
When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the Somnium.
Ooh, science.
Well, what does this conscious
I mean,
antibody
obviously
do?
not science, but a somewhat scientific explanation.
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there?
I don't read that language, so unfortunately no, but I will take your word for it.
If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Instant death.
Touch him and our available time in Somnium drops like crazy.
Got it. But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious antibody somehow.
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
Good idea. Probably not going to be that easy, but
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
it's a bit of a mouthful, but it's not inaccurate.
Anyway, Let's check the device first. Looks like the power is out.
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate.
First time doing a Somnium, not as Iva. It's kind of cool that Tama has her hat shielding her right eye when, unless I'm misremembering, the Ryuki and Date and Mizuki, anybody who had their eye lost, has their other
The
eye
lock on that door is open.
be the one
Past
where
that
the
is a stone
AI
statue
ball
with no
is.
power.
Power?
Yeah.
A stone statue?
This is Chikara's Somnium. You don't have to think about the logic. Anyway, that door. Let's head past it to the stone statue.
Yes, ma'am. Use the blank, join the blank, and create a blank.
This door is open.
Is this even a door? It's so thin.
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
At least they don't make me walk through the long corridor, because I feel like that would use up a lot of my Somnium
That's the stone
time.
statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Use the machine in the center, join... Okay, so we have to join the statues.
Off and on. Is this the switch for the statue?
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Ryuki. Oh, she's actually gonna do it. Okay. Alright.
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
Well, that's one lock. So now we gotta do the other statue.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says, not available, stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there?
Oh, her face!
No.
Let's go back to the device.
Girly is
Oh,
distressed.
Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
Is there a path?
How would you
Yeah.
do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Human your powers. You can blank to blank if you wanted to.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Well, she tried.
A normal jump won't suffice.
We need to think of a way to go up.
Maybe we can do something with the device in the center.
Okay. So let's go back.
We can go through here. Let's go.
Use this thing. I love the designs of the
Activating.
AI balls. I love how their hands like have those glowy streaks.
Brains with different functions to create a new human life form.
Is this what we're trying to do with the half-body killers? You can combine two brains to make a new person.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
So was somebody, because he said we're trying to make immortal people, right? So maybe he combined two people and made this like immortal being. And that's, I don't know, I'm trying to think how this would be done, but something like that.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara did.
What can we choose from?
Left. Maasai warrior, fisherman, and Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right brains and create a new human with characteristics from both.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of superhuman ability.
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in earlier.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power
Okay.
to help you get up there.
I follow.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain function.
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
Okay. I feel like the warrior is probably the best option, right?
Please select right brain function.
And then an archaeologist would be able to like calculate the distance better. An astronaut, astronaut would do like anti-gravity, but that just because you have the brain of an astronaut doesn't mean you're given anti-gravity powers. So I think archaeologist is the better pick,
Left.
but we'll see.
Maasai warrior. Right. Archaeologist selected. Starting experiment.
We'll see what happens.
Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the perseverance of an archaeologist to gain the ability to jump continuously.
Okay, or the perseverance, I assume. I was thinking an archaeologist would be able to like eyeball the distance and calculate angles better, but
What's the point of this?
that works too.
I have no idea.
This should work, hopefully.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Oh, we're doing fine on time.
Okay, let's go.
This is the right door, right? I guess I should have double checked, but yeah, no, this is correct.
All right.
Okay, ready.
Go, Tama. No?
I feel like we can jump higher.
A Maasai warrior's power is not enough.
Really? I'm wrong? I was wrong about the warrior? A Maasai warrior's power is not enough.
Beginning
NA?
The room was high and far. By combining two brain functions that'll allow us to move that distance.
What do you choose, Ryuki?
Okay, well, there's no way it's fisherman. That's like arm strength, so...
Please select left, right, start.
Yes, I've seen this animation. Okay. I guess we'll try this one.
This door.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
No? Again? What am I doing incorrect?
We need to think of.
Maybe we can do some.
Dang. Okay.
We can.
Maybe I was
4
wrong.
minutes now.
Beginning
There's no way it's not warrior. So maybe I was supposed to do that in astronaut.
left, right, step. Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength and the atmosphere-piercing power of
That
an
doesn't make
astronaut to gain
sense.
superhuman leg strength.
Atmosphere piercing power. We just got their brain.
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained.
Maybe we can get.
That might be.
Okay, so I was right about the warrior. I was wrong about the archaeologist.
This door isn't locked.
Okay.
Oops.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, ready.
This has gotta work this time. Okay. Oh, we got the magical girl sequence.
Chikara Horadori has done it again. ecstasy.
What are we even watching right now?
Oh,
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence.
This is...
Small changes
Okay,
are
I'm gonna wait till he's done
reflected
talking.
in the telomeres. We can do anything in the simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
I was gonna say this reminds me a lot of Mizuki, right? Because she has like superhuman strength and can jump and do all that stuff
So
too.
every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You want to join?
Hell no.
All right. Anyway, let's do the statue.
A stone statue without power.
Activate it.
This one has a helmet, so it's like a drag racer or a
This stone
car
statue
driver. Yeah.
is a racer.
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have to make split-second decisions.
True.
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap.
Mm,
Driving skill alone might not be enough.
we gotta use another half.
Maybe we can
Yeah.
combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's head back to the central room.
Interesting. I like that. That's kind of a cool idea. We have to combine different... combine the different
This door is open.
I wonder if we can go to the central
talents.
Let's go find out.
Oop.
room. We're here.
Looks like we can open it from this side now.
Good, good. Anywho. Alright, what are my options?
Beginning experiment.
The car from earlier. And what to do about the trap.
What do you think fits best?
Okay. Well, we have to do racer, so...
Please select right brain function.
I guess archaeologist?
Left. Racer. Right. Archaeologist selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined. A racer's driving skill and an archaeologist's knack for dodging traps.
I did not know if that was a skill of archaeologists, I guess.
To gain movie protagonist superhuman driving skills.
Guess it's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
That's so antiquated. Nowadays, sports cars go up against nuclear submarines.
Oh well, this is Chikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the car.
Think
We're
we can
gonna
get there
Mario
from the
Kart our way
passenger
through this.
Yeah, that should lead you there directly.
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
I am focusing, boss. Anyway, there's the door.
We can go through here. Let's go.
All right, Tokyo Drift.
Get in.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
Oh, if it okay, an Indiana Jones reference actually would make more sense. That did not cross my mind at all, but
what?
oh my gosh, it's Psych Taxi. it's Danganronpa Psych Taxi.
That's the trap? I could have done this on my own.
Toma, behind you!
Huh?
They really upped the budget on this game.
Wait, no, I can't do this!
You got it, Queen. I believe in you.
Hey, Toma! The road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
What are we gonna do?
Tama's voice actress is great.
Step on it!
On what?
The gas!
The gas, okay.
You did it, Queen. Good job. Woo! And we're back to this. Yeah.
Seal represented by a treacherous ancient rune. A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. Oh, this is not good. Not good indeed.
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Facts. We're getting there. Alright. As long as I don't waste too much more time, I think we'll be okay. I just got a little hung up on that first one. Did that say gambler's statue or gamer's statue? Gambler. Okay. So I guess that'll give us the ability to, like, read people.
I guess that means they have guts.
That too.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now, let's head back to the central room.
Alright.
We can go through.
Gambler and... Wait, I don't know what we're even trying to do, though. Oh, hello.
Oh.
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
This is no good. No good. No good at all. Yes. Let's test this.
Ruh-roh.
Chikara's right brain reselection.
It's all falling apart.
What's happening?
The room flew away.
The experiment.
Yeah.
This right brain reselection is a function that floats away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see.
Everybody's got trauma, man, in this game.
My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, it's like the... almost like a yin-yang symbol.
When we drove through the passageway, Chikara said, theoretically impossible and not good. So maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain functions, we might be able to find a way.
If we could prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing, we might be able to make it to the room.
He said something about a memory he doesn't want to be seen.
Okay. So we need to, like, block?
Yeah, but how will we stop Chikara?
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
We need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select left brain.
Oh, maybe the
function.
fisherman? Because they said, like, pull it back, like, reel it in.
Please select right brain function.
And then gambler.
Left. Fisherman. Right. Gambler selected. Starting experiment.
Oh, wait.
Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice. To obtain superhuman luck.
I guess you could say super high school level luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
Well, try it. Let's fish back the room that flew away.
Neum.
How's it going?
You got it. Surely.
I think I got something.
A bite.
That must be it. Reel it in.
Oh, there we go.
The experiment worked!
Every time.
Chikara worked good! The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the Eternal Youth experiment, my memory will be discovered.
Oh, well, we gotta discover it, I guess.
Goodbye! Goodbye! Goodbye!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth experiment is successful, his memory will be discovered.
So if we complete the research on that device...
We might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
Aw, the name did stick.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Dang, really? I feel like other than the beginning, I was pretty efficient.
Chikara's face hastily slapped on.
Chikara said that using Purge...
I haven't gotten any
can create a
timies,
useless
though.
and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
We've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Fine, okay.
You got it, girly. Just... Alright, we'll make it. We still have, like, a third of our time.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's face, huh?
It took you that long to realize, Ryuki? My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man who blank is blank. Okay, wait. Am I supposed to use the machine now?
It would be nice to create eternal youth in life.
And something that will let us get rid of Instant Death Power Stance Man over there.
Beginning experiment.
Maybe now's we have to do NA.
Please select.
Oh,
right
or...
brain function.
actually, I'm already regretting this. I think it might be the warrior. But...
Left, right.
The warrior makes a lot more sense, because then we could fight him. But...
Error.
It's...
I guess NA, isn't it?
I wonder what it's for.
They let me do NA last time. Okay, it's fine. I goofed that.
Begin. Please. Left. Maasai warrior. Right. Chikara selected. Starting experiment. Experiment successful. Combined, a Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create an undying and unaging warrior.
Funny that the machine's on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant death.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Yeah. Cool. Beat him up.
Go, Tama.
Let's go!
Anime power fight. Roundhouse.
Now! We did it!
The experiment worked. Oh, happy. Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. The research results are splendid. But now, it's not the time. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
Yes. Make haste. Okay. I guess this is... Whoa, this is a trippy room. Anyway, nope.
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Too bad.
Turn it on.
A 9 stone statue.
A 9.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Well, you see, Tama, when you have 9 hours, 9 people, and 9 doors, you can play a game known as the Nonary game.
He has 9 mistresses.
Ryuki, why is that where you went? First guess.
Maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
Both of these are very out there.
The stone statue. Maybe we use a brain function again.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
Alright, we're almost there.
You have a minute left.
We'll make it. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
can go through here. Let's go.
I wasted a lot of time at the beginning, though.
Did you decide what 2 brain functions you will combine?
Yeah. This should do it.
Beginning experiment.
You did? I guess none? Is this
Please
when I
select
finally
what-
get to use it? And then 9?
Left. Right. Start.
This again?
Ooh!
What? Why?
Whoop. Okay, I guess that was right. Oh, they're making bats. Or is this... Yeah.
Experiment successful.
They're making bats... What was it? 490? I don't remember the numbers, but... Nizeltaz?
Nizetlaws.
Nizetlasm.
And 9.
Nice.
Nizetlaws wasn't real, though. Like, it was made up.
I know. That's 490.
Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Wait, Naix isn't real!
Welcome.
What do you mean we're at their headquarters? Am I misremembering? I swear in the first game, the whole point about Naix was it was like a red herring that Iris made up because she had like a brain tumor, right? Am I completely misremembering? I mean, pretty lady, but... okay, I guess.
I am the president of the Japanese Nizetlaws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me. I hear you've come to ask about Jin Furue's murder.
This is the president's office on the top floor of the building containing the Japanese branch of Nizetlaws, commonly known as Naix. But then, if this is like a common thing that people know about, why didn't Date know about it in the last game? He was like, what's Naix? When I synced with Chikara earlier, Tama and I saw something in his Somnium. Someone who looked like they were in Naix was making the Bats 490 video. And that's why we ended up here. We came to the president's office to talk to the top level of Naix. Okay. Oh, we can wink sync? I guess let's save that for after we're done talking.
Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless to hide it. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video.
Well, that was easy.
Bats 490 was an ARG, just a game, but there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into Naix.
Interesting.
So this QR video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news.
Is she gonna be like, but we didn't make it?
However,
Yeah.
it's completely unrelated to Naix. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
My question is, right? Why are we, just from a meta perspective, why are we using Naix? They established in the last game Naix wasn't real, but you could still do this plot point, just don't call the company Naix. Just call the company a different name and be like, this is a tech company in Japan, you know? I don't know, I don't understand why they've done this, but maybe it'll be revealed as we go. I'm just confused right now.
What do you think, Tama?
Hard to say on that alone.
Do you mean the man from Horodori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know him. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Chikara is under arrest?
No.
He was just
We don't have anything to arrest him for.
We didn't have enough
yeah.
evidence to keep him detained.
I see. Chikara is a former member of Naix.
Former member?
Though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
That's a new term. What's that?
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from Naix. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society.
Huh.
Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that Naix created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from Naix.
How'd you end up
I
here?
had a very hard time finding the place. After all, Naix is a secret organization hidden from the public.
Okay, so they are hidden from the public.
It's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location. Otherwise, we would have been out of luck.
But, okay.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this office.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Anyway, I was surprised.
So what do you guys
I had heard
do?
of Naix, the secret organization,
They made the Wadjet system, right? If memory serves.
but I thought it was just an urban legend. I can't believe it actually exists.
Yes, there has been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space.
Ha ha ha, who would ever think that?
But that's all nonsense. Made-up stories that become more and more embellished as they were passed on. Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. Naix is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world.
Oh, so they're American.
This is one such branch.
So they might be evil. No, I'm kidding.
This is
I
a
can say that I'm
common
an American.
misconception, But Naix is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory.
Oh lord.
Have you heard of it?
Is this gonna be one of those famous Uchikoshi, like, random tangents?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something.
Like the Matrix.
That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges, or seams.
Is that why
To
they're
find
like
these
people
seams,
disappeared from the
or to
universe?
create them, is our objective.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated.
So they believe we're in
That is
a
our ultimate
simulation.
goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
Okay. How will you do that?
The intersection between the warp and weft.
The what?
That's where the seam can occur.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is
Oh,
a
Lord.
prophecy. It will
Now
be
we've got
fulfilled
prophecies? Ooh,
What is that?
their
It's a hand
symbol.
sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me.
Okay. Yeah, show me again. Or I guess show me again? Okay, I don't need to see it again. What were we doing?
Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Hee hee.
Yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th. I had a seminar to attend on the 9th and 10th.
So she should have an alibi.
Tokyo late last night.
I checked the logs for hotels and airports, for smartphone access
Yeah.
points, and the security footage for each location. It's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
Yeah.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
Oop. Fair point. Wink sync. Hit the pose, Ryuki. Okay.
What is going
Absolutely nothing.
Maybe she's not thinking about anything at all.
Maybe she
Mind
can't
is
think.
completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
Or she's a robot, I don't know. I guess, okay, I gotta ask about something else.
I was
Nice.
only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really. Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage. Slugged him in the
So,
face with a
Sejima.
sign, then ended up here thanks to an acquaintance introducing me.
Good for you, bud.
Something funny.
Ha ha
There,
ha
I
ha.
said it.
Very funny.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
Wow! Wait, what'd he say? What is this about? That wasn't funny at all. So it is like a prosecutor's. Unless he's talking about my police badge.
That's the Nanyapul X, the symbol of Naix.
Because it's made out of 9 X's.
Non-equal means
Yeah.
consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple?
I've played the nonary games.
Non-equal is the 9th.
So non-equal X means 9 X's?
Uchikoshi and the number 9.
Seems so.
Did you know that Naizatlaws is derived from 9-exit lozenge?
Lozenge, isn't that like a cough drop?
Lozenge referring to a diamond shape.
Oh, okay.
In other words, Naizatlaws means the 9 X's of the diamond.
Cool.
By the way, would you mind if I asked you a question?
What is it?
Are you perhaps
Uh-oh.
a Freyer?
A what?
Freyer?
Frey. Frey. I thought I heard that somewhere
I
before.
am asking the person within you.
Oh, a Freyer. I assume they're gonna mean someone who, like, can tear at the seams.
What?
I will ask you one
Is he
more
talking to
time.
Tama?
Are you a Freyer?
I don't know what that means, girl. Is this important? Should I save? A little bit.
Worried
Oh.
about money?
That too.
Yeah. Talking about business.
Okay, let me out. Sorry, Tama. This is not related. Save. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say I don't know what that means. No?
I see. Then I must have been mistaken.
What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free.
Oh.
Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
So if you fray the seams of reality, you can be free?
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and emancipate its people.
Miss Shigure, are you sure Naix didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of Naix are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can.
Oop.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches seams. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. proof of imperfection, proof of the seams.
So that's how they explain coincidence. We're jumping from it's a coincidence, like just any coincidence in life, to we must be in a simulation.
The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomenon.
Now that's a little more likely.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
Oh, here comes another tangent. Jumpy, do you know about Ice 9?
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28, 1943. A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge, a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from showing up on radar. But as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist, then vanished. Afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Huh, so is this kind of how we're setting up how the body teleported onto the field earlier without leaving footprints?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
I relayed Thomas' story to Tokiko.
Yes, exactly. However, the story doesn't end there. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board, but...
Did something happen to them?
Some of them had
Oh,
melted
God.
like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened.
Something did in fact happen to them.
Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship.
Is this real? Like, I know the Gigantic from 999 was a real thing. Or did they make this up?
Does that sound familiar?
You mean Jin? Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible.
What did they call this experiment? The Philadelphia experiment. Hold on. Okay, it is a real thing. I mean, it's an urban legend, but it's not made up for this game.
If a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Why did we go here? Is this like a sentimental
You like
place?
this park, don't you, Ryuki?
Okay.
I feel calm when I'm around nature.
Fair enough.
It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think about what Tokiko said earlier? Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just an urban legend.
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
Are we gonna memory dive or something?
My eyes?
Just do it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, she got aggressive. Ooh, a projection.
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita, aren't we?
It just seems that way. We're not actually there. Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like the corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Uncensored is fine.
Haha.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
Alright, let's start looking around.
Virtual reality activation. New mechanic. Cool beans. Switch mode. What?
Wow.
Oh.
I can switch to X-ray mode too.
That's because I've gathered all data from the scene.
Okay, cool. I guess let's look at the corpse.
Like I mentioned yesterday, Jin's estimated time of death is 6 o'clock on February 9th. Based on the time his corpse appeared, it should be about 40 hours ago. Rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body has somewhat softened at this point.
Ew.
It should take more time to get to this stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors. Someplace warm.
Okay. Can we x-ray it?
What's this? There's something inside the body.
Okay, so they just kind of speared the sign into it, but there's also two cylinders.
3 things catch my attention. First, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter.
Oh, because the body blew up.
The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the body. And finally, at the end of the fuse is a powder mixture of iron oxide and aluminum. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000 degrees Celsius and burns violently.
So that's how it exploded, okay. Cool. I guess let's look at the sign.
I wonder how deep this sign is embedded.
Well, we looked.
What do we do at times like these?
Right, the X-ray.
I already did. Okay.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip.
Couldn't you have compared it to a fish hook or something?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably didn't want it pulled out.
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Okay. What else? What else can I look at? I guess we can go over here. Look at the mannequins. Bunch of mannequins here. Oops.
These aren't good for much other than for show.
Okay. We gotta... Oh, there's a ton of stuff. What looks important? The monitor?
Looks like it's there so the performers can check how they look on screen.
Big screen?
The questions for the quiz also show up here too.
Okay. Camera? Ooh, there's stuff over there. What's this?
Maybe it's for having tea during breaks.
An electric kettle. Other monitor? More cameras. Podiums? What else can I look at? I have significantly less options in X-ray mode, and I already did. I guess let's look at the body again? No? The board? No? Okay.
It's a signboard.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
okay,
this?
I just did need to do the body again.
Getting a better look at it, it looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread. No, even thinner.
Oh, it goes
My
up.
analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube.
Never heard of these. What are they?
Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom.
Is that even a real thing?
These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But I can see it.
Because of Tama?
That's because this thread
Oh.
is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it. By the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and it's said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength is 50 times that of steel.
I learned so much from Uchikoshi
Anyway.
games.
Where is the other end of the CNT connected?
Looks like a pulley system kind of deal.
That way.
Maybe that's how they dropped the dropped the body on the stadium then. They used a CNT to, like, drop it or swing it over from somewhere.
Over by that red lamp.
And it's connected to the light switch, and the lights went on before, or off before the body showed up here.
What's this?
It's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep. Let's get on that now. First thing, about that power outage when the body appeared. Was it really just a power outage?
I was wondering about that too.
They hit the lights. I like the movie film reel reenactment.
Lights came back on way too quickly. Plus, if the power did go out, the stream should have cut out at the same time.
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched off.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
They used a light switch, perhaps. Oops. Go, Ryuki.
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no one was near the switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
Wait, what? Really? Maybe they... No, the kettle doesn't really make sense, does it? I was thinking maybe they, like, overloaded the power. Maybe? I don't know.
An electric kettle?
Maybe if someone
Yeah.
turned on this kettle while the studio was using its maximum amperage.
But the breaker didn't trip. There must be some other way.
I didn't think that was right either. Body? Maybe I don't know, when the body...
They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the light switch.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No? But
Yeah.
it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
And that pulled it,
Now that
okay.
you mention it, I thought I heard something hit the floor right after the lights went out.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused...
Oops, sorry.
So on to the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Ooh, rigor mortis softening is actually an interesting idea. Let's try that. I know that's, like, crazy, but...
The culprit used the mechanism of the body softening after rigor mortis. The body must have been placed up in the ceiling like a bridge between two beams. It would stay up there while the body is still stiff.
That's crazy.
But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens, the corpse softens.
And that's what made it fall down. Now, for the final question. Why did the body explode and burn?
Because they
Well,
stuffed
that
a...
can be explained by using the X-ray mode.
Yeah, they stuffed stuff in his body.
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited, causing a huge explosion.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
Alright, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
Free Ryuki.
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting. So keep that in mind.
Nah, Ryuki was the kind of kid who would get stage fright for sure.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Shut your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit part actor!
Dang.
Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award. Enough! Let's get this started! Ready?
Just go along with it, Ryuki.
Action!
hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin.
Oh, Ryuki, this is painful. This is... Oh, buddy.
Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
He's doing his best.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now.
Let's start with the positioning of the body. Where and how was it placed?
Well,
It was, yeah, up in the beams.
it was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
So they would have needed to be able to get in beforehand to do
Carbon
that.
nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon. It needs to be soft and squishy. Like an octopus.
This scene makes no sense.
I'm cutting it out.
You asked him to do that. Yeah, exactly.
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
And then, bleh.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after, a staff member turns on the lights.
Bam! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches the explosives.
Hold on, I'm trying to think, right? Because... Oh, wait, didn't they say CNT is elastic? I'm just trying to think how they turn the lights back on if CNT was pulled tight. Unless maybe they didn't use that switch, they used like a breaker. I guess that would be the way to do it.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Good job, Ryuki. 10 out of 10. You're doing great, sweetie.
Good work! I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
It wasn't, but humor her.
It all makes sense now.
I like to imagine this entire time, like, he was just standing in the park with his eyes closed and a couple people just, like, walked by and were like, what is this guy doing?
That corpse didn't teleport here after all.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that QR video.
We'll start there.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right? It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
True.
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
CNT is highly flammable. Well, then wouldn't we see it catch on fire? I guess, because, like, I know the CNT is too thin to see, but fire isn't. I don't know, though. I don't know how CNT works. Maybe you wouldn't see it.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect. Just like a man's you-know-what.
Uh-huh.
Again with that joke?
No, but the lights turned back on before the body blew up and burst into flames, was my point.
Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
Oh, it's for aerodynamic.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Interesting. Okay. Very interesting.
To wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
Well,
It hasn't been found yet.
it won't be for a
Anyway,
while.
Starting our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show. There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean the director, Jinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
Yeah, but never mind, actually.
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, a lot of people went there. Alright, well, before we go and check that out, we're gonna take our short break. You know the drill, get a snack, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever y'all need to do. And I will be back in just a few minutes. If I can, thank you, get to my screen. Alrighty, we're back. Let's go check out Sunfish Pocket. Yippee. I don't think we've been here this game. No, I don't think it's a significant detail either. It was just something I was curious about. But if they used... Oh my gosh, Zero! Zero! That's Zero! Wait, that's so cool. Does this imply the Uchikoshi verse is connected? Anyway, sorry. What I was trying to say was, if they use just a different switch or a breaker, then it's not a problem at all. It was just a question I had.
Ah, shit.
Oh! Oh my god.
Damn.
Whoa, okay, this escalated so quickly. Ryuki, did you bring your evolver? Oh, I'm gonna need to have my hands free. Okay. I was drinking from my water bottle. This escalated so fast, we didn't even say anything. Enter? Okay. Ooh, okay. Close shave there, buddy. Ooh, that was a sick flip, though. Like, hell yeah, Ryuki. This escalated so fast.
Are you insane?
Literally.
There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
My bad?
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Exactly. Dude, you tried to shoot!
Several people have called the authorities.
3 times!
The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
No! What the hell is that?
What?
Yeah.
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right?
Okay, why did you shoot me?
I can't go to jail.
Then you shouldn't have shot a gun 3 times.
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
But like, bro.
Some guy named Terror.
Okay.
I don't know his real name. Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
So you did do it. Ryuki didn't even need to say anything. He just walked in the door, and this guy knew he was cooked.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
Do the body. I assume he just gave him the corpse. I want to borrow your studio. Oh, I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Do not let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked, that's all. I'll pay you 5 million. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
You're under arrest, buddy. Oh, new person right now? Come to Class 3A at Sekiba High, you'll get your money there.
Class 3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki.
Yeah, let's go.
Absolutely crazy escalation of events. Nah, you should have just body. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics.
So that's why this is a serial killing. I was gonna say they should have just sent Shinpei with a body cam or something, in case this guy saw Ryuki and noped out of there, but...
Chikara Horodori.
Well... rest in pieces, I guess.
No way. It can't be.
I guess that would have also been an appropriate place to take the break, but it's all good. Alright, we're still in Ryuki. We're at the shrine.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine. This place is so full of nature. just like Yoyagi Park.
Ryuki and his love of nature. He's so cute. I want to pinch his cheeks.
It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
No! Brother is not okay. His Somnium, he was crashing out.
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
Oh, definitely has.
I'm fine.
No, you're not! No, you're not! You'll become an alcoholic in like 6 years.
More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along. You are technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Terry Chikara is foul! That's a crazy thing to say. That's hilarious.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Just close your eyes. Alright, what are we dealing with? Brother is in the wall.
It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
He didn't even have a quippy response. Alright, I guess let's look normally
Chikara's
first.
right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
Kai. How is it in there?
Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you.
Kai.
Can you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that...
It has no guts!
No wonder she found that comedian's jokes funny. Tama, I love you so much, but...
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Miss Girl, this is a
Looks like
serious
there aren't any
murder
other clues here.
investigation.
Well, satisfied?
Not really. We didn't really learn anything. I guess let's start with the security.
I
Yeah.
checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
Did it just materialize
Of
there?
course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
This came back to bite us. Okay.
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Chimpei.
Okay. Well, no matter who found it, it wouldn't really change anything.
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Just who is this terror?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death, and she was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
But something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
Probably.
Chikara was a member of Naix, and he knew about Bats 490.
Yeah, but he was a part of that, like, percent sector of it, and she said they're not really affiliated.
That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. A false world created by a program.
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
Nah, it's never the first suspect.
I don't know, but it's possible. In any case, Let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Neon.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
Does that mean she heard about the murder?
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see me.
Do you know something about
No,
Shinpei?
I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes. This is about the culprit, is it not?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
But what? Okay.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible.
There's a lot of things in this series that you would initially pass off as impossible. Just saying.
We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program?
Now that I don't think is true. Even for Somnium files, that feels a little out there.
Impossible.
Something like Zero Escape? Sure. Something like Danganronpa? Sure. Somnium? I don't know if they'd go there. I guess it's not necessarily to say it's impossible, I'm just not leaning that way as of right now.
Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. Just a ludicrous myth like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
The UFOs comment is very funny, considering no sleep for Kaname Date's announcement.
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things, and there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki.
Ooh, he kinda ate that up,
there's
though.
been some misunderstanding. We of Naix have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Naix is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video. What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Naix in it?
We don't know.
I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death.
Unless she has a twin sister.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Naix. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said.
Yeah, the any percent. Order of the percent, sorry. I was thinking of speedrunning lingo for some reason.
Their order and Naix are heading in completely different directions.
Perhaps Naix and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Naix and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades.
So what's the difference? I would like... Yeah, exactly.
We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Naix believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent, we are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it forever.
Okay, so they're cool with being in VR, versus these guys are like, no, we need to get out. Okay.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
A game that lets you rob, murder,
Grand Theft Auto?
leave a trail
Is that what
debris
they're
wherever you
referring
go.
to?
An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish.
Without consequence, because it's just a VR, I guess? When's No Sleep coming out? I think it's like July, if memory serves.
To them, this place is a true utopia.
Yeah.
A dream world where they're allowed to do anything
Without
they want
consequence.
with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
Well, that doesn't make much sense because even if there's no consequences, let's assume this is a virtual reality for the sake of me explaining this. Even if you commit a crime in the VR, there's still consequences within the VR. The VR police are gonna come after you. So then you can't commit more VR crimes because you'll be in VR jail. Like, the system is still the same. It's not like they figured out how to reload a save or anything.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality.
I'm convinced they've already created a person who is immortal.
What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
And it's gonna be one of these characters.
I'm aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
What makes you so sure? That sounded oddly personal.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense. That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago.
Insert
Even as far
tangent
back as
here.
the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion.
Is it like the Schrodinger's cat of like, until like we look in the box, we can't say for sure whether it is or isn't a simulation?
There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
I guess let's go left to right.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane.
Okay.
Just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example.
Our famous Uchikoshi tangents.
When that character falls,
Mario!
You may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world.
It was just programmed like that?
Only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
That's a nice watch.
Then let us leave it at that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
In any case, there is no denying that the simulation theory is true.
But I guess if that dialogue is skippable, it must not be that important.
But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality, because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
Oh, okay, as one does.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles. Like reincarnation.
Oh.
Or even...
Ooh, she got that crazy look.
Bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Maybe, okay, did someone close to her, like, die? And that's why she got so obsessed? So obsessed with this, because she's determined to, like, bring that person back. Oh! Why would you do that?
Has this woman lost it? Ryuki,
What
you
was
were
that
right.
for? That has to be significant, right? Like, breaking the statue. Is that trivia entry a thing? I don't know. I saw that and I have no idea. Maybe. I didn't know about it.
There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with WingSync.
No, but she wasn't thinking of anything last time. I don't know if that's gonna work. Hit the pose, Ryuki. I don't think we're gonna find anything. Oh, okay, there is something.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through WingSync.
So I guess we're gonna ask her to come and do a proper sync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
Is she gonna agree to that? I guess so, if we're at Abyss. Say the thing, Pewter.
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
Did we?
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
I haven't seen Boss.
So
She
no.
wasn't in the control room.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her later.
I don't think this is a good idea. Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine, so please. I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
LOL. Thanks, Pewter. I'm sorry, I can't say his name without doing, like, the Lois Griffin voice.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems.
Yeah, just say the thing.
You can only stay
There
inside
it
for 6 minutes.
is! We got it! He said it! He said it!
I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Did they ever fix the whole issue with staying in Somnium more than 6 minutes from the last game, or is that still something people can do?
Okay then, let's begin.
Alright. They took the textures off of her office.
I wonder if this is the Naix president's room. It's really white, though.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for Naix.
Ryuki, what?
Where the hell is this coming from?
N.
Okay. N. Not that I know why.
A.
Angry.
I.
Incoming?
X.
Shingu River Ray.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know why. Angry incoming Shingu River Ray. The Shingu River Ray. Such a kind animal.
Oh yeah, he likes nature.
Angered by humans polluting waterways, I guess.
Why did we do that, Ryuki?
Somnium scan, activate!
I assume there's gonna be at least 4. Oh, only 3. Okay. Difficulty standard. Seems like okay.
This is such a quiet place. So empty and blank.
Maybe that's Tokiko's mental state. Pretty eccentric.
Yeah, that would make sense considering our first wink sync.
Hopefully we can find something here.
Maybe. What if I was onto something with the twin theory? And there's 2 Tokikos. One of them is like not human, and that's the one we were talking to. When the guy was being murdered. Well, the real Tokiko was out murdering, and then when we met her today, that was the real Tokiko, and that's why the wink sync worked this time. I've cracked the code. Trust. I have no idea.
Looks like we can only interact with that ripped up book.
Right. Let's investigate.
La la la. Ooh, it's silent.
A book of Naix teachings. Why is it ripped in half?
To symbolize the fact that the organization is divided.
Does it say anything?
A house divided against itself cannot stand.
Yeah, just one phrase. The intersection between the warp and weft.
That's what she said to us the other day.
The rest is ripped off.
I remember Tokiko saying something like that.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. Right?
I wonder what she meant by that.
Who knows? Why don't you join Naix to find out? Anyway, that's about all that we can get from this book.
Okay. All of blank into blank and the blank are to blank. Oops. What else is there? Oh, okay. Is that the other half of the book? Yeah.
When did this get here? This wasn't here earlier.
What does it say?
That's where the scene can occur. Combining it with the book from earlier, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur.
That's exactly what Tokiko said. If it's coming out in her Somnium, it must hold some significance.
That's just what we saw in the wink sync.
Okay. Split. And you see, the splitting means there's 2 of her. I'm absolutely suffering from confirmation bias right now. Oh. Yikes. So someone did die in her pool. Oh. Maybe someone should check on that guy. Either that or it's not the same dude, because the fact he wears a mask has to be relevant, like, that it's not gonna, someone's gonna switch places with him, and we won't know because he's wearing a costume. That's always how it is with Uchikoshi and the costumed characters. Looking at you. Another character from a sequel to another franchise that he made.
It was just really chaotic.
Maybe the key to solving this Somnium has to do with what we found in the Naix book.
The intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. That will help us? I don't know about that. I don't see how that will help us right now.
I don't think it's completely unrelated, but...
The next suspicious thing is...
Do you see anything?
Not really. Seems a lot deeper. It was pretty shallow earlier.
Dive, Tama.
Let's dive in.
Yeah.
What? Dive? Here?
Yeah. Where else would I be talking about?
But it's really deep. And red.
You don't need to breathe, you're an AI.
What if there's an angry Shingu River Ray in there?
Okay, that's funny.
Enough with the complaining. You don't even need to breathe. You'll be fine. Go for it.
Me and Ryuki, same brain.
Fine.
Why do you always gain this weird confidence during sync?
Their dynamic, like, swaps during syncs. Like, she becomes the meeker one and he takes charge. So get in the water. Okay, I can descend with control. This is deep. Oh!
That was surprising. All of a sudden, we're out of the water.
We fell from up there.
But we ended up in the same room.
No water in this one, though.
Oh look, the book again.
Let's check it out.
So take a look within a book. It's reading Rainbow. I never actually watched that show. It was a little bit before my time.
This one's not ripped. Just another single phrase. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
I'm trying to think how much of this is irrelevant.
Where the black light gathers.
Where the black hole? Is that what they're talking about?
Whoa.
Oh.
Skulls?
9. Are there 9 of them?
About this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's a 9th skull. Yep, 9 skulls. Maybe this is an occult thing, and she has to, like, sacrifice 9 people to get the truths of, I don't know.
Wait, I sense something.
Uh-oh.
What is this thing?
Huh. They're not doing anything. With this and the skulls, this is getting really creepy all of a sudden.
Maybe that's the black. Let's just search the room for now.
Yeah. If we can't find anything, we'll reread the book and think through our options again.
Okay. All of blank in her writing, something something those teachings. Alright, let's start with the middle skull. I feel like that's the most important.
It's a skull. A little on the small side.
What can this mean?
Okay. Do I need to look at all of the skulls? Oops. No, let me out.
It's a skull. It's normal sized.
It's an adult skull.
So does that imply the other one was a child skull? Because that's not good, if that's so. Let's look at this one. A large skull? All our ideas are important to our writings, and the rules of the stream are strongly tied to those feelings. Niwen words. What does that mean? Look at the book again.
Where the black light gathers, sadness is born. Maybe the black is referring to the shadow man from earlier?
You might be onto something there. That's the only thing I can think of that's relevant to black. Where the light gathers, then, must mean where the shadow man interacts with something?
It's the Hat Man.
Maybe, but the shadow man isn't lit up or anything.
Are they intersecting with anything? Oh, maybe where they're looking.
I see. Let's figure out what the shadow man was looking at.
Okay. Stand in his spot. Turn and look. Looks like he's looking at that statue in the back, potentially. He seems to be looking this way.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
Not now, Pewda.
A small skull.
Maybe a child's?
I can't confirm that, but most likely.
Let's check the others, too.
Okay. I thought this was where Bro was looking, but... Oh, he's gone? Uh-oh.
It's a
What's the me-
I don't know, but I don't have time to keep checking all the skulls.
It's a big skull. Bigger than an adult skull.
What is Tokiko planning on doing, gathering all this?
Well, we are in a dream. This could have come from a movie she saw or something.
I hope so.
Hello, Shadow Man. He's looking somewhere else now. He's looking at, like, these skulls.
That skull
That's
is a little bigger.
Huge!
Bigger. What could that mean?
Oh, he's looking somewhere else.
A skull. Knowing her,
Okay, where are you looking now, bud? That skull? Okay.
This.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, he's tweaking.
Again?
He looks like he's in pain. Why?
Well, we did see him sink into a lake of blood earlier, so... Oh, we got sparkles behind her. They petrified him!
Huh?
Okay.
Disappeared. I wonder what the relationship between Tokiko and Gen is.
What was that?
Ryuki, you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the book was the hint. Where the black light gathers, sadness is born.
After the sync, we need to ask Tokiko about Gen.
Okay. Tokiko has blank and blank within the blankety blank blank. Oh, another body. Wahoo. Oh, it's the child! Uh-oh. I forgot his name, but...
It became Shoma for a
Shoma,
split
right.
second. Maybe Tokiko is related to him as well.
Why Shoma?
Tama, make chase! Throw yourself in the water!
Get in
You
the
make it sound
water.
like I'm committing suicide. Okay, here we go.
Descend. And drop. Or don't drop.
It's the same.
Oh,
room
it's
again.
still all underwater, I
But
see.
This time, the room itself is underwater too.
If this is the same as earlier, there has to be something related to Shoma.
Alright, go girl, let's swim, swim!
It says, where the water and ideas flow, love is born.
Okay.
More metaphors, huh?
Another
Must be
puzzle.
some kind of hint, like last time.
Where the water and idea. Oh, she's making the sign, the symbol, the.
It's a hand. And this.
The non-equal X symbol.
I remember Tokiko mentioning it.
I'm curious about the water and ideas flow part.
Anyway, let's check inside.
Yeah, if we get stuck, we can read the hint again and figure it out.
4 minutes remaining.
Okay, Piora. What did it say? Where the water and ideas flow, love is born? Okay. So there's a whole bunch of hands. This is, oh, I assume like the other puzzle, I kind of need to, what's this? Oh, it's more hands. Swim, think harder.
Where the water and ideas flow, love is born. What does where the water and ideas flow mean?
This
The
room is
desk?
submerged.
Oh.
So maybe the water has a current to it.
I do kind of see it now that they're mentioning
Kinda
it.
like those lazy rivers at water parks.
I've never been to one.
Aw, that's so sad. I love water parks.
Oh, right. Sorry. Anyway, I figure the water must be going somewhere.
So,
well, it's the only.
Alright, so let's follow it. So that's what that was. I was confused. Alright, well it took us to here.
how should I check? High five?
When in Rome. How about making the same hand sign?
Huh?
Anyway.
Toshiko something something completely with something or other. Whee! Oh, an eyeball! Eyeball, gimme, gimme, gimme.
Is this?
Yay, money! Anyway, no, descend. Yeah, follow it here. Okay, that's a good light.
Anyway.
Resides, okay, never mind, it is the same light. Then it went here. And then, where else does the water flow? Well, it goes over to this one, I think. Because it goes from there to, oh! I think. Nothing, okay.
You don't know.
I was wrong about that one. I had to go up. Okay, it's this one instead. Light! Let there be light! Oh!
This world is a lie. Do you understand?
Was that Tokiko's voice?
It sounded like she was talking to someone.
Okay. Tokiko has lost and something resides completely within something. Where does... Okay, do I need to go in order of those three then, specifically? Well, no, this current's pushing me this way.
You have 3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
Shut up, Pewda. I'm doing my best. Where does this one go? Goes... Okay, it starts at the symbol. And then goes over there. Which then goes to this one back here? Do I need to do this one again? Okay, yeah.
It's settled. You will follow my orders.
Tokiko's voice again.
I wonder who she's talking to. She can't be talking to herself.
Alright, then we go to this one. I follow you, game.
Let's transcend this world together.
Wait, she must be talking to...
Ryuki, look! Outside the window.
Oh, Shoma. Because he solved the bats puzzle, right? So, and didn't they say the whole point of the bats puzzle was to recruit Naix? So... Oh, okay, he big.
What's going on?
Yeah. Ooh.
So she does have a relationship with Shoma.
Maybe what we heard earlier was for Shoma too.
Love is born.
Let's think about it later.
Maybe. Didn't Shoma say his mom, like, divorced his dad? What if she's his mom? And, like, maybe that's what happened. Because they talked about a divorce, right?
Look at that.
That would explain it. Potentially. Was that 9 people? I didn't count.
It looks painful.
I have a bad feeling about this. Follow it.
Let's go. Oh, this is a long descent. I wonder if I can go any fast. No, okay. Are we gonna fall out, or is this underwater too? It seems to also be underwater. And it's sideways.
It's the same room again, but vertical?
This is really messing with my sense of balance. How far does this room even go?
Another book. Hopefully this is the last.
Well, most puzzles come in threes, so... Alright. This is trippy, though.
It says... When the eyes are met, death is born.
Death? Tokiko is getting more and more suspicious.
Maybe our focus should be on Naix.
When the eyes are met, death... Ooh!
The book and an eyeball.
Do you think that's what is meant by eyes are met?
Maybe it's talking about me.
You are an eyeball.
Didn't she say earlier something like, "Are you a terror? I'm not talking to you, Ryuki. I'm talking to the person inside you." Maybe she was referring to Tama.
Tama, why don't you lock eyes with it?
Are you trying to kill me? It said death is born.
Then, when the eyes are met is...
When the eyes are met, death is born. The eyes must be referring to those eyeballs.
Maybe we need to point them at each other.
And there was that red book, right? It looked important.
According to what we've learned, so the hint here...
If we get the eyes to meet...
Okay.
Ryuki,
So...
less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
I'm working on it, Pewter. Okay, I need the eyeballs to meet. I guess while I'm up here, I should probably mess with the ones up here.
A big eyeball.
Like I said, so what's it?
Oh, I get timies. Flip them.
Spin.
Okay.
That's not...
When the eyes are met...
So I was wrong? Okay. Do I need
An
to put it
eyeball.
back? No, okay. It just wasn't correct, okay. So I guess I'm not gonna do it to the other one either if that was wrong. Alright, let's go down.
The red book. This book is closed.
Let's read it. Oh, I probably
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
use to
open
time me. Oh well.
There are eye symbols on...
That's it?
Yep.
Get
It
the
might
eyes
be
to
related
meet. Have the book
A close.
meet the other book. Does flipping it do anything? I guess use this timey. I'm not sure what flip means. Oh, it just flips it around?
Nothing is happening.
Turn it around.
Turning it around.
And back.
Okay, nothing. So I assume it's... Okay, what about this book?
It's a red...
It has...
It's...
Flipping it didn't do anything, but I guess... That's a negative timey. I don't want to do that, but I guess...
Got it.
Okay, I guess that did something. When the eyes meet, so closing the book made the eyes meet. So that's why it became an eyeball?
This should do it.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. nirvanA? Like the nirvanA initiative? Yes, I unfortunately know what a negative timey is. Okay, well I got those eyes to me, but I didn't- the ones up there, they didn't let me turn them to face each other. I tried. Must be only the ones with books, I guess? I don't know, I'm running out of time!
A red book.
I didn't even mess up on this one, I felt. Ugh.
Got it. So, did we make the eyes meet?
I hope so, I'm running out of time.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
Apparently I didn't make the eyes meet.
An eyeball.
This is bad. This is not good. Poking it cannot be right, but I guess I already tried flipping it.
Oh, my finger broke.
Huh? It broke?
I don't think it can do
Just
that.
like that. Are you
Oh, it's already fixed. Due to a mistake in my settings, my bones are as brittle as dry pasta.
You can set that, huh?
30 seconds left.
I'm gonna lose! I don't know what to do. Okay, Herm, da-derm, da-derm, da-derm. I've tried my best. I don't... Oh, this sucks. Okay. There's something up there. 1, 2... I gotta get to that, but there's no way I'm making it. Yeah, I think I'm cooked, unfortunately.
Ryuki, you're out of time.
Yeah, I'm aware. I don't even have time to do this. Damn, I tried everything with these other eyeballs and it didn't work. Hello, let me interact, please. Thank you.
An eyeball.
And...
Oh, okay. So I did have to flip it, it just wouldn't let me
Set the eyes to face you.
It just wouldn't let me do it. Oh no, it's over.
Huh? Choking.
Okay, it's fine. We'll start at the checkpoint and try again. Yeah, retry.
So she does have a
Maybe what we...
love.
You lose so much time because you have to spend so much of it going down. Like, that's a good, like, 20 seconds just going down here. Oh, okay. Okay, so... Descend. I don't need to waste time reading the book, at least. I can... Oh, I guess I do have to read the book first, but I only have to read it once.
It says...
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left.
Okay.
Be careful.
So apparently I needed to do this one.
Like I said, so what?
Flip it. Bop it. Twist it. Flip it. Pull it. Okay. Descend. Then we only need to do this one, I think.
It's a red book.
It hasn't.
It's got it.
Yep, and then bada bing, bada boom. And then descend.
A red book.
Close it.
Got it.
And then the last one.
An eyeball.
Flip it. Oh, I should have used a timey. Oh well. Okay. That should be it. Hopefully there's not much more, otherwise...
A new book.
When the eyes are met, death is born. Tama, let's check that out too.
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
I'm working on it, Pewda. Alright, shift to ascend. Ooh, wrong way.
It's a new book of Naix teachings.
Alright, give me the juice, give me the lore.
This time, it's closed.
I guess we gotta open it.
Huh? A mirror?
Is this some symbolic thing? What are we doing, Queen? The bodies fall, hit the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Show me one more. 9. 9 bodies. Nope. Okay, there's more. 10, 11. 12. It's a lot of bodies.
What was that?
So many people. What is Tokiko thinking?
Oh, there's still so much left. Oh no. I don't know if I can make that. Maybe if I don't have to swim. Yeah, just jump.
Tama!
No, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, yeah, just fall. Okay.
I thought I was gonna fall forever.
You got some balls, Tama.
Thanks.
Alright, give me the lore. Give me the juice.
Doesn't look like we can learn
Give me the
anything
tea.
here.
Hmm? That's...
A book? Is that the only book? Okay. Go, 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 go.
At the end of an incomplete world, truth is born.
Oh, red blood tears. Bada bing, bada boom. Ascending.
That's...
The 9 X's, yeah.
X.
No, don't make me go for another book.
Let's go.
I don't have time.
Ryuki, you're out of time.
Oh god, 8 seconds? I can't make that. That's so long. No!
It's almost time, Ryuki.
Ugh. Damn. I have to retry. But I can't make it at Mental Lock. I'm gonna have to go back to Mental Lock 1. Which sucks. But I guess I gotta do what I gotta do. It's alright, I can speed through this. What? Get up. Thank you. Alright. Shadow Man, take me by the hand. Which one is this guy looking at again? It's kind of hard to tell. I know he's looking at that one. Okay, I was wrong the first time then. Then, yep, we descend. Then I have to do the hand puzzle. Which is... here. Oh, shoot, I have to read the book first. Damn.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes remaining.
You're not helping, Pewda. Okay. Then, yeah, we gotta go up here. Oops. Yeah. Then over here. And then over here. Alright, we have significantly more time than we did going down here last time, which is good.
Four minutes remaining.
Thanks, Pewter. Maybe I could go faster if the game didn't make me swim for 20 seconds straight.
It's the same room again.
This is...
Oh. Okay, book. Eyeball.
A big...
Then down, down.
It's a red book.
Use our timey.
Got it.
Because we're gonna apparently need all the seconds we can get.
A red...
You have 3 minutes left.
Pewter!
Get it together, Ryuki.
Shut! I don't need your sass right now. Okay, then... ascend. I'm right there. Let me interact. Thank you.
It's a new...
Open. Use your timey. Open it. Alright, we should hopefully make it this time. Yoink. Okay.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left.
That's
Be careful.
much more time than we had before. So unless this is just an absurdly long... Ugh, making me nervous, game. Am I doing it wrong? Am I supposed to be going down? No, right? It's so far away. No, I'm definitely getting closer. This is hard, and like I was...
You have less than a minute left. Hurry!
There is no way you could get this on your first time. I mean, maybe I'm just coping, but... I did that a second time through with max efficiency, and I'm only gonna have like 30 seconds to spare.
I'm going to open it. Is it some kind of planning sheet? It says nirvanA Initiative.
Roll credits.
The nirvanA Initiative.
They said the
No
thing.
good. There's too much black.
They said the title.
Come on. Isn't there anything else?
Ryuki, we're almost out of time.
Wait. Try reading more of it.
Pewter, please.
So all we got from that was the term nirvanA Initiative. Okay. That was a tough Somnium. That was quite difficult.
Miss Shigure, I've taken a look inside your mind.
She is slaying those heels, though.
Using this machine.
Okay. What's the nirvanA Initiative?
The nirvanA Initiative. Is it some sort of plan?
Okay, she did not answer. She's not gonna answer any of our questions, is she?
Shoma Enda. I know you know about him. Can you tell me about your relationship with him? Do you know someone named Gen Ishiagane? He appeared in your dream.
No answers. Alright. Pewter? Where's Boss?
I haven't seen her.
Is she in trouble?
She probably hasn't arrived at Abyss HQ yet.
I hope not.
You
I
don't
love
have
her.
to explain. The images shown in Somnium are all displayed here in the control room. Tokiko Shigure is not a suspect. We can't detain her without clear grounds to do so.
So we have to release her. I guess we have no choice.
I mean, we didn't even find anything that incriminating in her
It seems
Somnium.
you have many questions for me, but I apologize. I'm afraid I have prior engagements. Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Ooh, uh-oh.
I would be happy to share more information with you then.
I'll bet... Okay, I'll bet she's given herself an alibi. I'll bet someone else is gonna die during that meeting. And then they're gonna be like, oh, we were with Tokiko, couldn't have been her.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
She made the hand sign again. It's all so suspicious.
Wait, where's Pewter?
He went to see Tokiko off.
I see. So, what do I do now?
Figure that out yourself.
What do I do now? Really only one of these is options, but this is funny, so I'm gonna say it.
I know. I'll become a major leaguer.
Yeah, good luck with that.
She did not take kindly to this. Pancakes.
You think this is a damn joke? Don't make me sentence you to a panting!
What? What is that?
Alright, let's just go. Not worth pissing her off
Somnium
more.
Earlier, Gen appeared. And Shoma did too.
So Tokiko didn't yet?
Could you please visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight?
Tama, what time is it now?
A little past 1300.
Military time.
We have almost 9 whole hours until the appointed time.
Anyway, let's talk to Gen and Shoma. Where are they now?
Well, I can't track down either of them.
Uh-oh.
Either their phones are out of battery, their GPS is off, or they're somewhere without any signal.
They've escaped the simulation.
Then we'll have to take a guess. Maybe Shoma is at school.
No, he hasn't been there in a while.
He hasn't been going to school?
He's escaped.
It seems not.
Or he's dead, one of the two.
Well, I'll get to that later. So then Shoma must be at home.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
At the rooftop amusement park at Misatan.
Well, we're gonna find a body in that Ferris
Gen is
wheel.
probably at his restaurant, or the warehouse district at the port. He once told me he loves the warehouse district, and that he goes there all the time to look at the sea.
So we have 4 destinations to check. Let's get moving.
Oh, bodies are gonna hit the floor. I'm nervous. Where was the... Yeah, that was the Ferris wheel place. I love that mini little red car that zooms by every time this cutscene plays. Bum 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 bum.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Right.
So maybe he's at home.
I don't... unless you're...
Maybe another
Let's go somewhere.
Okay. So I can't... I assume I haven't triggered... Okay. The event. Alright, let's go see if he's at home. I don't think he's gonna be... Oh, he is here! I was wrong. I apologize.
Shoma, the director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori, was killed. Did you know about that?
Why are you asking me?
Defensive.
Of course I know. A killer calling himself Terror did it. But he hasn't been caught yet.
Arrest the child. He clearly did it. I jest.
I want you to help me. Help me uncover Terror's identity.
Loki, I'm here for this team up. Shoma seems smart. Is he gonna say no? Ooh, we can wink sync, but I'll do that at the end.
I'm sorry, but please don't ask about my dad. I don't want to be reminded of
He
him.
really does not like his father, which is sad.
What?
Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure. I think you might know her.
That's his
Then what
mom.
about Naix?
I'm so certain.
Tokiko is the president of Naix.
Why does that matter?
It's so...
Terror is definitely related to the QR video.
I'm
There's a high
convinced. I'm
probability that the video
convinced.
was made by Tokiko, who's the president of Naix.
So what? Leave me alone, please. I just want to be left alone. I don't know much about that video. I barely even watched it. I only know about Bats 490.
That reminds me. You haven't told me the details of Bats 490 yet. The rumor is, people who decoded that video message have gone missing, but they all left behind the same clue. I've learned the secret of the world, but you haven't disappeared. Why?
Didn't you have to, like, go to a
Don't
location?
ask me. All I did was decrypt the code.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere. The only thing I know for sure is that Bats 490 is an ARG. It's just a game. But the nirvanA trial, on the other hand...
The what?
nirvanA trial?
How do you know about that?
It's a video that's been going viral. It was uploaded to ViewCube first, and then it blew up from there. A bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
I mean, they said the same thing about bats.
Ryuki, I found the video. Do you want to see it?
No, I'll watch it later. This is more important right now. Just so I have the facts straight. This is completely different from the QR video and Bats 490, right?
I already told you, Bats 490 is just a game. No one really went missing, and it had nothing to do with the secret of the world. But the nirvanA trial is different. It's not just a game. It's real. There's something seriously messed up about it.
You've seen it?
No, I was too scared. But people are going missing, one after the other.
It's like the like the ring tape, like 7 days.
Sama, any information on these missing people?
There are about 90,000 people who go missing in Japan each year. That means, on average, about 1,730 people go missing each week.
Wow.
This week, there have been 1,880 missing persons reports filed. That's 150 more than the average, but I can't say whether that's related to the video or not.
That's not that's not enough to be statistically different. Yeah, what do you know about it? Oh, not what I meant.
Probably porn.
Bro, that's a child.
About robotics.
Ha! You see?
Oh, cause
That's not pornographic at all.
she's an AI.
Think about it all the...
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Initiative? I haven't heard of it. I only know about the video called the nirvanA trial. I had my phone turned off.
Why?
Because there was no reason to turn it on.
I heard you haven't been going to school. If you don't mind, could you tell me why?
I do mind, but can't you tell? I'm all alone, just like that Jin person.
Jin?
What?
I read about it online. He had been sick for a long time.
He had?
I don't know what his condition is called or whatever, but it was some sort of chronic disease.
This is the first time hearing about
He
it.
was sick since he was young. Stayed in the hospital for a long time, didn't have any friends. According to the article, he took his classes from the hospital. I felt bad for him. One is lonely enough as it is, but he's only one half.
What?
sorry. I need to go somewhere.
Wait, we're not done here.
You can keep the door unlocked. See ya.
I can't believe it. He actually left.
Wow. Okay.
What kind of person goes out and leaves a stranger in his home?
Nothing we can do. Looks like we'll have to get moving too.
Alright, off we go. We found one of our people, so... Oh, hello. Amane. Amame, sorry.
Why are you here?
There's something I wanted to ask Gen.
And what would that be?
Well...
What's the
Is there
nirvanA
anything you can
initiative?
Tell me about the nirvanA initiative.
What is that? Is it some sort of plan?
I think so.
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Gen, do you know a woman named Tokiko Shigure?
Let me look at... my... files. Persons 6 years ago. Gen is age unknown. Okay. Dislikes Ota Matsushita. And then where is Tokiko? 53. Okay. President of Naix. Dislikes none. Likes the flow of water, the flow of time, X, diamond shapes, and bugs. Skills, prophecy. 53. And then where is... what's... I forgot his name already. Was it... no... where is he? Here he is. 46. So she's decently older than him, but... his money troubles led to a divorce with his wife. I don't know. I'm still trying to think this one through. If they kind of look alike. Anyway, conspiracy theories aside. Oh, my little Bingus wants something. Not a huge fan of any of these, but I guess rapping sound? Okay. Cool.
Never heard that name before.
Ooh! Amame reacted. Look, she looks concerned.
Really?
And then she looks back to normal. Amame, do you know something?
Yeah. Who is this Tokiko person?
The president
That's
of an ideological
suspicious.
society called Naix laws.
That's weird.
Nice. You mean that secret society or whatever?
Yeah.
It actually exists? I thought it was just an urban legend.
I thought so too.
So what's that got to do with the case?
Yeah, we explained
so I tried
the
searching
deets.
through Tokiko's memories using a certain device. While I was in there, I saw you.
I see. But I'm telling you, I don't know this person you're talking about. It could be someone else wearing the same mask.
That was what I said.
That doesn't sound...
It's also possible that Tokiko knows Gen, but not the other way around. Ryuki, there's something bothering me. Something is wrong with Amame.
I noticed that too.
She doesn't seem very energetic today.
No, not that. Her heart rate jumped dramatically earlier.
Wow, wait, the game pointed this out too.
Right when she heard the words
Yeah.
Tokiko and nirvanA initiative.
What?
That's fun. That's cool. We can wink sync her. Oh, I didn't get to wink sync. What's his face? I guess let's do it now. Since I didn't get... No. Oops. No. Oh, wink sync. Okay. Cool. Me when grandfather clock.
It's okay. It's okay.
What did you do?
Everything will be fine.
What did you do, girly?
What was that?
I don't know.
Do you know something about the nirvanA initiative? Hey, Gen. There's something I want to ask Mame. How do you think I can get her to talk to me?
Let's see. Amame likes trivia, so maybe if you frame your question like a quiz?
A quiz? A quiz.
Hey, girly, can you take this personality test? And all the questions are like, do you like lying? How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you hiding things?
Hey, Mame.
She does not want to talk to us. Let's ask about what kind of pan?
What kind of pan can you not cook with?
I don't know.
The answer is simple. Panties.
Oh god.
Oh, come on.
Oops. Let's ask about the last man on
The last
Earth.
man on Earth heard a knock on his door. Who was it?
I don't know.
No good, huh?
Oh, a woman.
The
That's
answer was
funny.
a woman.
Nope, that's wrong too. The answer is LGBTQ+.
What?
You're sorely mistaken if you think there are only men and women in this world, dumbass.
I mean, true, Tama. I mean, she's an ally. We love that, but...
The highest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. But what is the second highest mountain?
K2.
The second... Isn't it Mount Kilimanjaro?
I wasn't asking you. A bat and a ball together cost 110 yen. The bat is 100 yen more expensive than the ball.
Okay, together they're 110, so it's gonna ask how much is the ball. Wouldn't it be 5 yen? Yeah.
So, how much does the ball cost?
It's 5, right? Hold on, I'm reading the Tama trivia. Price of the bat. 5 yen! Heck yeah. I'm so good at math. Anyway, that did not work at all.
No response.
I'm at a loss.
Sync with her.
Oh, I know. Maybe if you play that song.
What song?
One moment, please. I'll get it ready.
Never let this magical world erase you. The Iris one? Or is it gonna be... Okay, that is not it. This is a sad song.
Shadows settle in. We embark but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone, you are renewed. Everyone is here with you. There is hope within that shining light. The morning sun sees flowers bloom in snow. There is rain within those cheerful eyes. Where it falls, a gorgeous green will grow. And in time, even if the colors turn gray, those memories of you and me, those effervescent days, they will never change. They will never fade.
I'm sure this lyrics mean nothing. Okay. Clap, 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 clap.
Thanks, Genny. I think I feel a bit better.
That's good.
Looks like Amame is back to her
Great. Please talk to us, girl. No? I can't talk to her? Okay, yes, I can. Yeah, why were you...
Nothing.
It was not nothing.
Did you get jilted or something?
No. I just lost 50,000 yen on pachinko.
Oh, rip.
That would definitely hurt. I can understand why she would feel down.
What was the
I
song?
was going through a very painful time of my life. It was so bad that I didn't even want to go on. Then, Genny played that song from earlier.
You mean he wrote it?
Aww.
Yes.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow.
Very sweet.
He recorded it on a cassette and gave it to me as a present.
Is that?
It's a portable cassette player. Are you familiar with them?
Girl, isn't this like the future?
This is my first time seeing one in person. That's a Volkman, right?
What are they called? The real ones? Like Walker Man or something?
I always have the cassette player on me with the tape inside.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that not only are you a good cook, but you can write songs too.
This is a bit embarrassing.
Okay, cool and all, but I need to ask.
I only know her name from the internet. I just love stories about the occult and conspiracy theories. And when I looked up Naix, that name came up.
Then what about the nirvanA initiative?
I read about that on the internet too. It was on an occult news site. Supposedly, there's some sort of sinister plan by that name. But that's all that was written about it. Really, I'm telling the truth. Trust me.
Is that all? Okay, I guess I need to talk to Gen. This
Yes,
seems
I'm
relevant.
doing prep work for tonight. I can't make the dishes in advance, so I have to start from scratch every day.
Cool beans.
Did I say something like that before?
Yeah, I think you did.
I have fond memories of the warehouse district. I go there every morning and...
You always stop by there after stocking up at the market, right?
Oh, isn't this a meme? Like the warehouse in Okinawa.
Do you go buy stock every morning?
Yes, since I can't store meat or fish in the freezer.
Why not?
And the freezer in the back doesn't open anymore.
Why not?
That's inconvenient.
I can't find the key.
The freezer is locked?
That's
Yes.
really inconvenient. You gotta do something about that, man.
Though I can still use the refrigerator, so I'm able to manage for now.
I wonder... That's a little suspicious, because weren't they talking about, like, rigor mortis and stuff, and how if you keep a body cold, you can stop rigor mortis from setting in? What if there's bodies in there? That's suspicious again. Just a little bit, that they'd make a point of that.
We didn't get leads despite all that time we spent here. Neither of them had any information on Tokiko.
But if that's true, why was Gen in Tokiko's Somnium?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's investigate somewhere else for now.
I thought I went to... Oh, there was one more place. The warehouse, but let's go to the park.
Ryuki, you look tired. Are you okay?
Is Ryuki ever okay? I don't really think he is.
After all that, we haven't made any progress at all. It takes a toll, knowing you've wasted your time on a case like this.
Why don't you rest for a bit?
I plan on it. That's why I came here. This place is always therapeutic for me.
Is that...
Oh, it's the guy from the restaurant. Okay, cool beans.
What's he doing here?
It's a good question.
Let's go find out.
Is he gonna shoot at us too? Giving me trust issues.
Oh, it's you.
What's up, buddy? What you doing?
I was watching the sky.
The sky?
What's
Yeah,
up, the
like
sky?
I told you. I've dreamed about being up in the sky since I was a little kid. I always wanted to be a pirate.
You mean pilot?
Why are you here?
I like this part. It's quiet, peaceful, serene.
I know the feeling.
It's the perfect place to be left alone with your thoughts.
This
I
is
agree.
true.
But what were you thinking about?
Oh, I just got a request from someone. I agreed to do it on the spot. Now I'm not sure if it was the right choice.
Did you
I've been
now?
wondering if I should have refused instead.
This is probably a red herring.
What was the request?
Can't tell you that.
I don't. This feels too
It's
obvious.
confidential.
Cause like the last time we did that was not great. But we'll wink sync him anyway. Does he need to do the pose to wink sync, or is he just doing it for aura?
Well, I don't know the situation exactly, but I understand what you're asking. You want to get inside that facility and take a look around. Maybe there's something there. Though I didn't see anything last time I was there. Oh well. I'll accept your request. So stop making that face, alright? Cheer up, please.
Facility?
I don't know.
He would probably do it for what's her name? Brunette girly who danced and
By
he fell in
tonight,
love with.
It must have meant today.
I would assume so. He did say he just got the request.
Who did it come from?
I can't tell.
Anyway, I'll be going now. Looks like you've got a lot on your plate, but try not to oversee ya.
By the way, Ryuki, about the nirvanA trial.
Kizuna, that was her name, thank you.
Now that you bring it up, we haven't watched the video yet.
Wanna watch it?
Yeah, play it.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please play it for me?
Very well.
You're gonna go missing, Ryuki. It's the ring tape. Yeah, that's another trippy... Oh! Wait, crying blood. Isn't that what Tokiko did in the... It's weird seeing real people. But that's what she did in the Somnium. Oh, that's a message. Man robs ghosts. A Sigma symbol, maybe? I would need to see it again. Ooh, this is funky, though. There were more symbols to the left there. More symbols. Okay. Is he gonna tweak out? No? Okay.
Hey, Ryuki? Are you okay?
Is he gonna tweak out again? Oh yeah, he's tweaking out. Here it comes again. So the only one that didn't make him tweak out was the Bats 491. So Bats 490 really must just be an ARG. There's something different about the Frey to Free video and this one. Oh god, it's nighttime? You good, man?
What? What?
It can't be. How? Why is it suddenly nighttime?
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
What was I doing all this time?
You've been standing there, like an NPC that froze up.
Did nobody check on him? Was he just like...
Hey, what happened?
Dissociating?
That's what I'd like to know. I watched that video and then I came to and now we're here.
Time didn't seem to pass, though, last time he did this.
What time is it, Tama?
21:30.
Okay,
Would
we're
you
not
please
late.
Visit me at my office again at 10 o'clock tonight.
We still got time.
This is bad. We need to hurry.
Sheesh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He looks distressed. Is she dead? Oh!
No.
It can't be.
This can't be happening.
Uh-oh. Well, with that brutal discovery, this is actually about the time I was gonna wrap up. So I guess that'll be our cliffhanger for next time. Oh me, oh my. That is An unfortunate turn of events. Well, good game. Very good. I love Ryuki. He's so silly. I am surprised we haven't switched to Mizuki at all yet, but I'm sure we'll go back to her eventually. Very fun, very exciting. 2 more bodies to investigate, so really hitting our stride with the serial killings now. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. The Somnium was a little frustrating, but I think that's just because you had those huge stretches that you just had to swim, and if you messed up at any point, you were kind of cooked. But fun stream. Have you played 100 Line? Yeah, I'm in the middle of playing it right now, so you can see those playlists and lives on my channel. I just started doing it again as of yesterday, so yes, plenty of 100 Line content from me. Trying to think. I'm trying to keep doing nirvanA Initiative on Sundays. However, I will not be streaming at all next week because I will be graduating and I'm moving and hanging out with people and doing all that fun stuff. So just gonna take the week off as a whole. And then gotta figure out a new schedule after moving and stuff, but hopefully I will have a new schedule 2 weeks from now, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that about does it for now. I really appreciate everybody coming. I know nirvanA Initiative is a little more of a niche game than the 100 Line or Danganronpa ones I've been streaming, but I greatly appreciate all of your presence nonetheless. Y'all make it quite fun. I hope that everybody had a good weekend and has a good week next week. Thank you for the well wishes. I really appreciate it. And I think with that, I will see you all next time. Have a good one.